AI has a lot of capabilities which humans will never be developed to an extent that they can beat today's AI as well. Like we question things, do you think artificial intelligence will also question things and bring out solutions that has never been thought of, or the answers which never were answered? Do we really need humans? I don't think that this earth, this planet needs humans. Why artificial intelligence, machine learning, generative AI, deep science is important? What is the future of all these tools and technologies? Why students and teachers should adapt AI and all the generative AI tools and technologies in their curriculum? How does the future look like? We will discuss all of this and much more in a very special video of Vartalab, a special podcast series brought to you by Silver Oak University. But before that, if you have not yet subscribed to the official YouTube of Silver Oak University, please do so. Let's start. Namaste, I am Rashmi Sharma. I am Head of Content at Silver Oak University, and to discuss about artificial intelligence, generative AI, deep science, machine learning and all these tools and technologies that exist in today's environment, together with me is Dr. Noble Arya. The man needs no introduction, but in case you want to read about him, his entire portfolio and profile could be found here. Let's start. Namaste sir, it's a pleasure to have you here.
Namaste.
Let's start. So your journey in AI, generative AI, deep science, machine learning has been for more than a decade now, right?
Right.
I want to understand why it is important to include AI, generative AI tools, technologies, machine learning, use data for academic purposes by the students, for the students, and should be adapted by all the universities that exist in India and the world.
So I'll start with the normal point, which is earlier we used to say that oil comes from Middle East and economy is driven by oil. Now it is said that data is new oil. And AI, ML, this is industrial revolution. So each industrial revolution touches each corner of the economy. So each and everything is going to be disrupted because now new fold of new normal will come up. So if we don't learn it properly, a teacher is not learning, then he cannot teach to students. And it is not that the teacher should learn, only the computer science teacher should learn. Everyone should learn it. It's like oxygen. Without oxygen, we cannot survive even for seconds. So same way, without AI, we cannot survive. It's a fourth industrial revolution, and we need to learn it and we need to apply in every corner of the life. It would be applied. It is right now disrupting each industry, and data will disrupt everything, and AI is working on data. So data is the fuel for AI, machine learning, deep learning, generative AI. So to understand it, we need to understand data science, we need to understand the algorithms, we need to understand the models, and we need to build models, and with that we can create new problems, or we can solve new problems, getting the insights, whether it is design, whether it is healthcare, whether it is robotics, whether it is autonomous vehicles, whether it is any social sciences, politics, policy making, anything we can understand by data. Researchers can apply it, and I have done research that Singapore, they have started teaching 5th standard students machine learning and AI as a mainstream in their curriculum. So they build models at 5th standard, and once they reach 12th or graduation, so they are fully equipped with the skills, so then they can lead the world.
Right. If I talk about inclusion of artificial intelligence, data science, machine learning into academics, right? Singapore has already taken a plunge. You know, 5th standard students are being taught. Do you think India is there yet, or what is the challenge that, you know, the adoption of all these technologies are, you know, taking so much of time?
Actually, what I see is our teachers and the heads of the institutes, they need to realize that AI is fourth industrial revolution. We missed the train when when first industrial revolution came to India. Our GDP was 27%. But then we did not do research, we did not had technology, we did not understand industrial revolution. Like Newton created calculus with trigonometry, geometry and algebra. He combined it, understood the gravitational force. With that, there was a green revolution, there was a space revolution, there was an industry, we can measure input, output, and with that, industry started coming in. So we did not realize, and we did not cope up with that, and we missed the train. Our GDP was minus, and now we are lingering around 6%. So, but in 1600 we were 27%. But if we could have continued the research and the new innovation, and we have adopted the first, we would have proactively adopted the first industrial revolution, preempted what is going to happen in the future. Right now our GDP would be about 20%. I make sure like that would have been, because we have 1.5 billion people right now.
Correct.
So I think each teacher should realize from the primary standard, teaching AI, ML, data science to students as a main subject, not as an optional, as a main subject, because it is going to change everything. If you have these skills, you will be relevant in the future. Otherwise, old methods are getting redundant. So AI is going very deep, 100 layer deeper, and getting the insights from the data and bringing untold stories, untold innovations, discovering those innovations. So you can do only when you have capabilities, when our students will have skills of understanding data, data science, machine learning, AI, deep learning, generative AI, and building models. India is not having our own model till now. America has GPT, China has DeepSeek, India has no model, and that is because we are not proactive adopting these technologies, and then when there is time, we are not capitalizing it. So it is responsibility of each teacher, each parent and students that they take AI, ML, data science as a mainstream and apply in each department, each stream, whether it is social sciences, research, history. We can understand history more deeply, and social science, we can understand social science very deeply with data. When innovation, we can go very deep and do fast innovation. We can understand economics, accounting, any subject you name it, we can disrupt that if we understand this technology.
So we discussed why it is important, we discussed what exactly it is. Let's also try to understand, we also discussed about the challenges, right? Now is the question that, you know, how can we implement this? So do you think that we have to wait for Niti Aayog or the government bodies to make it a part in the NCERT curriculum or in the CBSE curriculum, or we can take the plunge because internet is boundless? We can, you know, if we want to get educated about AI and all generative AI tools, we can, you know, be our own teachers and then learn it. Do you think that we need to be dependent on the government, or we can do that on our own?
No, but because, you know, 15 years back when I started reading books about AI, people used to say, why you are reading it? So I said, this is the future, because I believe, I sense the future. So I started building on this particular subject. So then I started doing courses, certifications, and that is why today I am talking about it. So I was very proactive. And AI is not today's subject, it is 100-year-old. Alan Turing, when Second World War was there and they defeated Germany, he deciphered the code of Germans using Turing machine,
Yes, yes.
it is from there. That is why Alan Turing is called father of computer science, and his paper, which is Can Machines Think? And there is a Turing Award. I'm working for that research, AI consciousness. I'm working on that research. So we need to be very proactive in this, and government definitely, they need to push for this. They need to implement these policies, but government is one, but we need to take responsibility whether government is doing or not. We parents, teachers, schools, students need to take responsibility and start learning deeply with simplicity, learning deeply all the elements of AI, ML, data science, and use it in innovation, design, computer science, code generation, rocket science, any kind of innovation, any kind of problem solving, and make it fast. And I think it is our responsibility, government, whether they do it or not, because tomorrow, today the government is there, tomorrow we might have different government. Government is our reflection. We, the people, need to understand and take responsibility and make our country and the world a better place, using it in an ethical manner. Yeah.
Let's also try to understand about, where we can learn from. So as you said that, if you really want to, dive into, if you want to be future ready, you need to take the plunge. Don't be dependent on the government.
True.
Don't wait for a curriculum to be revised by the CBSE or the NCERT. But now, as I said that, internet is boundless. We do not know which is the correct medium where from we can learn, right? So again, that is a challenge for a student, maybe in 10th standard, or maybe in engineering, or maybe in design, who might not know what is the right source for him or her to learn from. So do you think that, internet again is a ban or a boon to understand the basic principles of AI?
Yeah, it is like you will be confused. That is a stage, I think initial stage is like when you will be confused. I was confused when I started 15 years back. But then what I did is I studied one book. That was my approach. So I understood entire book. Still I was not clear. Then I went studied another book. I went and I watched one video. I did one course, completed it. I did another course, did another course, did another course, and simultaneously I got clarity. And now I have created a model. Now it can help everyone. Is just understand the fundamental concepts properly with simplicity.
Okay.
Understand the fundamental concepts. So I'll say, understand computer science very deeply. Computer science, mathematics. That you need, there are books, there are videos, you can go and just watch them and understand computer science, mathematics. Second is understand algorithms. Why we use it, what is the limitation, what is good about it, what is bad about it, what are the limitations, where we can use it, right? Suppose unsupervised learning, you use it when you don't have labeled data. Supervised learning, when you use it when you have labeled data. So this is how you need to understand. So then you need to see what are the supervised learning algorithms, what are unsupervised learning algorithms. Then you need to understand data science properly. So data science you can understand by doing some course, okay, deeply understanding that how to define a problem statement, design a problem statement, then collect data as per that problem statement, and then clean it, processes, do EDA, exploratory data analysis, and after that build a model. So you can test it, train it, test it, and build the model, then deploy the model. So this is how, once you do one model or one course complete, one video complete, one book complete, one model completed, deployed, then you can do another one.
Okay.
So keep it simple. Whatever you start, complete it, then move to the another level, then keep learning, and keep learning till life. There is no, now the age is not based on your degree. Now the age is that you need to have micro skills, you need to learn each month a skill and keep upgrading, taking it to an excellence level, in the next level, till the time we are live. So now it's not about degrees, it's about learning different micro skills and building systems thinking personality and being non-biased towards knowledge. Because AI is non-biased towards knowledge. You give the data to AI, it will learn like anything. And it is a lifelong learning. So it keeps learning. So same way, if we want to compete, we need to work on our consciousness, awareness, vidya and shiksha, the skills, continuously. We have missed, I think our gurukuls used to teach vidya and now we are only learning shiksha. So it is more important to take over AI and be go beyond AI and be better at AI and use AI properly is vidya, knowing self, who you are, know thyself, who thyself, self-consciousness, awareness, right values, having greater vision, mission and a purpose in life, and then shiksha, learning these skills and applying them and continuously learning. Life will be beautiful.
Let's also try to understand about the ethics, right? As you said, whatever you will give to AI, I'll give it back to you. Now, if I try to define ethics, ethics is a very subjective word. What is ethical for me might not be ethical to somebody else. What is unethical to somebody else might not be unethical to me as well, right? So, since the response of AI is totally based on the prompt, the data that we are inputting, how do we decide that, ethics is being given and ethics comes out, or something unethical is given in the name of ethics and the response to that particular unethical things also comes out to be unethical in the name of ethics only. So I think that's a very responsible task for us as a human, for us as somebody who is making those models, for us as humans to giving that prompt. What do you have to say to it? Because now somebody might not be ethically driven, they might be driven by money, they might be driven by fast forwarding things to save time. They might not even think of ethics, right? So how do you think, one has to be responsible, or how do you think that AI will take care of the ethic part of it?
So definitely the ethical AI is there. So when we develop a model, so we need to have ethics, otherwise we might lose the business. Suppose if I am creating a startup on AI and so with AI I am solving problems and with that I am getting revenue, right? So let's take that example. So if my model is not ethical, I will be violating the law.
Correct.
And law of the land. If I do that, my company will get shut down. So the government is taking regulation of it, and if I violate, somebody might complain about it, and then there would be a problem. That is one. Second is that whether government does it or not, we need to have an audit team inside the organization who is looking at ethical part of it. And rather than somebody else telling us what is ethics, we need to be responsible. That's called responsible AI. We need to have responsible AI in place, and with that we can save our business. Because tomorrow nobody will take a finger on us saying that you have done wrong. Okay, so we need to have a team, each company or startup, and while model is built, we need to have very stringent ethical team, or let's say ethical AI in our model, so that we don't have such problems. And if somebody is doing that, he would be caught, because there is AI which is ethical, which is working to decipher all these people, ethical, unethical ways, practices. So then their companies and their projects would be shut down.
But the next question that arises is, for example, if I go 30 years ago, right, the way banking used to happen was all manual, right? There was no computers, there would be manual ledgers, right? So finding a fraudulent activity in those ledgers were a little easy. Now coming to the point that computers came, internet came, everything became digitized, there were Excel sheets, the data in the accounting was taken care through digitally, right? And even though that was complex and more secure, but then it was also difficult for them, for the bankers to manage it, right? There were more kind of fraudulent activity through internet as well, right? So it became even more difficult. I mean, the problems also became difficult, and the solution to combat those problems also became difficult, because now I have to find different ways how to secure my ATM, how to secure my digital systems, how to have more security to my banking websites and all. Now let's talk about, you know, today artificial intelligence, which is again way more powerful than the manual ledger. It is way more powerful than the internet, because it has an intelligence of its own based on the data that is given to him or given to it. Now I wanted to understand, are not we also making our life complex, because since we are creating more powerful complex structures, to make sure that those are not unethical, we have to also, you know, increase our capabilities and complexities and make our life more complex, so that, you know, we are able to tame all those things.
No, actually AI has made things, what I see is simple.
Just in terms of time, right? So whatever I want to do,
optimization is happening. Suppose if somebody, Harshad Mehta case happened. So suppose you have AI and Harshad Mehta case is there. He cannot survive even for a day, because AI on real time will detect there is an outlier happening. So which is not in the normal distribution. Like what is the normal standard, it is lying outside that, because he is doing something which is unexpected, which is not normal. So that is why data science is important when we do normal distribution, and there we have a base curve. So whatever is normal, so if something falls out of it, it is outlier. If it is outlier, it is not, it is abnormal, and then AI will detect and block that account. So definitely there are both two sides of the same coin. So AI also has the other side, but then it has a side where you can't hide things. Like transparency will be there. People cannot lie, because somebody says, oh, I was here this day here at this time, and he'll say, okay, so
but
if we check the AI and we'll see where you were. So you can't lie. So nobody can lie. Digital footprint cannot lie. So if somebody steals, until unless he is using very sophisticated software, and that even will cost crores of rupees, but I think you can't lie. That is the one side. Transparency is there. The other side is that it has made life simple, and you can do on real-time transactions. But then again, it has also helped us. We can do global business. We can work in India doing remote job in America. But in past times it was not. With AI it is possible. And remittance, like you have UPI, it is again AI driven, it's data driven, right? It is interface driven. So we are using across the world, and in just UPI you transfer from anywhere the payment in fast, you don't have to pay.
But are these not the utilities of internet, or it is AI? Because had you given me this you know, analogy for internet, that would have made sense. Like, but
no,
how?
Actually internet is also using AI.
Of course, of course.
So internet is just a connection for data, but
internet
the intelligence
is a tool that AI needs, right? AI cannot work without
but
internet.
I'll say it is an architect for data transfer, but actually in that AI is also happening. Let's say GPT, without internet it can't work. Definitely, because when you are not connected to the main servers, that internet is there, but there AI is also there.
Correct.
So the combination of AI internet is there, but in UPI also government uses AI to check that if there is fraud happening, and RBI has used the technology is based on that, and then there are different UPIs wherein you learn from data, and you, even if they are not using, so let's say that if they are not using, let's use it, because there is a lot of data. So main thing for AI, you need data. So if you have data, it will learn from it, and you build an interface, it will react that way. So you will understand outliers. somebody is trying to snatch money from your account through UPI or any fraudulent activity. So when you know what are the activities and data, AI knows what are the outliers, it will block that website. So you get calls, you get messages, are you trying to take money from your account? A lot of times I get. But it is based because AI is informing the bank saying there's something not normal. This person is getting 1,000 rupees per day. Now he is taking 20,000. So is it normal, or somebody else is trying to take the money out from the account? So there are pros and there are cons of the technology, and I think everything in life, there are two sides of any technology till life is there. So while progressing, we need to continuously work on to protect the safeguard people's interest using technology, whether it is AI, machine learning, deep learning or whatever. But we can't, because something is going to happen, we can't stop the progress of innovation.
Nice. I also wanted to understand about, as you said that, we need to take the plunge ourselves and we need to start working on learning AI and, all these technologies and tools. Coming to the point of capabilities, AI has a lot of capabilities which humans might not, and over generations also humans will never be developed to an extent that they can beat today's AI as well. I wanted to understand that, like we question things, like, Einstein question things, the way Newton questioned things, Faraday questioned things. Do you think artificial intelligence will also question things and bring out solutions that has never been thought of, or the answers which never were answered? Do you think that is going to be the case ever?
Yes. So right now we are in a phase of, there are three phases of AI. We are in a phase of weak AI.
Weak AI.
Weak AI. And you can see what is happening. So then there is a phase which is called general AI. General AI, where AI is everywhere.
General.
Means when
we
are
generalized the use of AI.
Yeah, that means no, AI is everywhere. AI is in the light, AI is in the mic, AI is in the camera, AI is on your watch, AI is listening. Right now, suppose we are doing podcast, AI knows what is happening in this room. So Dean knows what is happening, right? So that is general AI. So AI is everywhere. So right now, why we are doing this podcast is that the general AI will happen, you will have no time. The super intelligence will happen after that. When general AI is everywhere, then AI is becoming smart.
Yeah.
Super smart.
Yeah.
And it will become super intelligent, means better than human beings.
Aren't they already? Aren't it?
No,
isn't it already?
Right now it's weak AI. We are moving towards general AI. And then human level intelligence. That is general AI. Then suppose what is super intelligent? Suppose there is a cancer doctor. He is specialized 12, 14 years. He has like day in, day out researched and become a specialized. So that is, I'll say he's a specialist. That is in cancer, in that area, he's the best doctor. Same way, AI will be super intelligent when he will know everything and he can solve anything, and he is 100,000 times better than human beings. That is the challenge, and for that we are preparing right now, making aware people, students, teachers, schools, institutes. I'll tell you, I'll forecast today, lot of universities will close soon in next 3 to 5 years. You just mark my words, if they don't adopt AI deeply. Because now there would be small institutes coming on internet who will upskill on augmented reality, real time, project based, what is happening in the industry, not the old ways of teaching. This is with one. Hospitals will close because now you will have real time hospitals predicting what is going to happen in next 40 years, 30 years, and you prepare your lifestyle according to that. In business, 3D printing connected with the computer, AI generates new models which is best trending in the world. Right now trending, he's manufacturing. Real-time manufacturing happening with businesses. I said education,
Healthcare.
any problem you take, real-time government is not performing well. No 5 years, people will make decision in real time, we don't want this government. If the likewise, each and every 360-degree disruption in all industries, if we are not adopting right now this technology deeply, that is point number one. So we are in weak AI. So this podcast is only for people who want to be proactive and learn fast. There is very less time there, very less time for general AI. Then you don't have time because when you have not learned in 1 day or 1 month or 1 year, your business is done. So, and then super intelligence, you're gone. So that is, this podcast is for people who really want to start work from today, whether they are schools, institutes, universities, colleges, or students, parents who want to be relevant. So it's for those people who want to be proactively learning, and there is no time.
I have two questions. The first question comes from the answer that you have given, that, you know, do we really need humans? Number one. And number two is a personal question. I don't think that this earth, this planet needs human. I believe that humans, we do not, I mean, the planet does not need humans. It might need cows, it might need bees, it might need butterflies and squirrels for the plants to grow, but humans are obsolete. Do you think that these two questions are related, number one? And if you also believe that humans are not important for this planet, why are we doing all of these things?
No, see, humans are important, but if human beings develop solutions for sustainability, create value, and protect other beings, then human beings are valuable. If right now, till now, we've been destroying environment, we've been destroying resources, that question is that yes, till now, whatever destructions we have, the pollution, we have filled the oceans, garbage, we have killed millions of beings, insects, we have created diseases, we have killed, we have done wars.
We have extinct some of the species.
Yes. So, but still I will say human beings are the, they are the highest beings, but with right consciousness, and if we want to serve humanity and all beings, then we have value. Otherwise, I don't think we have any value. That is absolutely a right question, the second question. First one, what was the first question?
Do you think that, you know, with all of these tasks being taken care by artificial intelligence, do we need humans?
Yeah, so definitely AI will take over. As I said in journal, until reaching super intelligence, AI will take over everything. But then human beings will focus on consciousness, if they, and the purpose of their life. But till now, 99% people don't know what is the purpose. They're just going for job, earning money, going and eating burger, and having disease, going to hospital, whatever money they have earned, spending in hospital, and dying after 70 years, and there is no purpose.
Correct.
That is one, and creating a lot of pollution. But if AI does all this work, and we have universal basic income, which government will give, and then we have a greater vision to have environmental scientists, like people work for environment, people really work to serve the universe, country, people, and work for each other, and work on knowing who they are. And the ultimate truth is that we have to serve humanity, not satisfy our egos and selfishness, but rather serve humanity and create some solutions for real problems which are there, which we have created, I think, the environmental issues, global warming, pollution, and whatever problems we have created, let us solve them and make a neutral earth and neutral this thing, and revive the species which we have extincted from the earth. And I think then we might have a brighter future. Otherwise, there would be a problem.
Right. If I go back to maybe 2,500 years ago, not even that, maybe 1,000 years ago, we were very much in sync with nature. There was no technology, there was no plastic, there was no waste. We had more, species alive, right? There was a good balance between flora, fauna, and there was a equilibrium, right? At that point of time, we were doing amazing. We never needed that kind of invention. So now when we say that we need artificial intelligence, we need more smarter tools to combat all these problems were created because we came a long way. I think we were better 1,000 years ago. What do you have to think about technology being invented, being discovered, being created? Has it done any good for the planet, for the humans, or not?
See, actually, it is half-hearted technology. Till now, whatever we have invented, it's just half-hearted. I'll say half-hearted means it was not thought well. So I'll give example. So like nature, you take an orange from the tree. Very simple. You eat the pulp, you throw the peel, it becomes fertilizer to the earth. There's no harm. It's a win-win.
Win-win.
We have not created such products on this level of thinking.
But that is God taking care of it, right?
What I'm saying is that is the real way of invention. If you want to invent, invent like this. So if you say we are smart, so you need to be smart like this. You have to create balance of your innovation. It should be sustainable. Now, AI is going to help us to create a sustainable innovation. To create, I give example, I was teaching H&M, which is the brand for clothing, 21% waste was saved through AI. So AI is helping in that. Because AI, if your model is right, it is trained on good data, it is going to give you results. Human beings are biased by nature. They want to optimize their own objective function.
Correct.
What I want, not what we all want.
Right.
There is the win-win. So as there is a model of economics, one Adam Smith. Adam Smith said best result will come when we do good for ourselves. That is capitalism.
Correct.
So capitalism has actually harmed us than it has given us something.
Correct.
So then John Nash got a Nobel Prize for that. He got a Nobel Prize. He said Nash equilibrium. He said best result will come when we do best for ourselves and for the group. But nobody does that, which is in Sanatan Hinduism. Yeah, the entire family, it's one family. And we need to make decisions which helps all of us and individuals. So John Nash got a Nobel Prize, but I go everywhere, I don't see such decision making happening, especially in human beings. Animals do that.
Yeah.
And we call them, they are dumb, they are not having intelligence. I think they are more intelligent than us because they never create pollution. They have not created polythene, they have not created, and they have not harmed also, na? They have not created, but AI is going to help us to create a sustainable development. And then we are getting insecure that AI is going to take over. Definitely AI will take over because we don't have that kind of intelligence to create win-win.
But AI will not take care of sustainability until we give it the command to create sustainable models, right?
But then there are good people, there are people who want to do good, and AI is going to help them. Because when you create such environment designs, so definitely others have to follow. By design, when architect is created, where you have to follow and let human beings not do this, let AI do it, robots do it, I think they will do it better. They will not create pollution because you have given right kind of data, trained on right data, given ethics, they will not pollute. But human beings do that. So that way, if you see, they are going to help us, but our job will be to find the purpose do meditation, do consciousness, do some next level creativity, and think for next 1,000 years what we can do, and work for that. And then that would be the purpose.
Right. I think this has been a very amazing discussion, and I'm very sure that even if we continue for next 4 or 5 days, is going to be as amazing as what it has been till now. But then we have time constraint. We will be creating more episodes around artificial intelligence, generative AI, data science, machine learning. We have not even yet touched base upon any one of these in depth, right? So we will be having more episodes around this. Noble sir was a great person, a noble person to interact with about all these technology, and I wish to have more conversations online and offline with him. But until next time, I would just request you to take care of yourselves, be ethical, think about how you can include artificial intelligence, machine learning, all these generative AI tools into your life. Be educated. Until the next episode, please be vigilant to follow us on all our social media pages, all our official handles on social media, and all the very best. Thank you so much.
Thank you. Thanks.
Thank you.